Hey Cherubs, Lulu here, jumping in to do some more sun signs. Now, we've only got 4 left to go, so that is Sag, Gemini, Scorpio, and Cancer. So it'll be one of those 4. Gemini. Okay, so let's see what wants to come through for Gemini in the collective. Hope you guys are all doing really well, taking good care of yourselves. So just going to get 3 cards from the color codes for Ascension deck, and just asking, as always, that the messages that come through be from the highest light and for the highest good of those connecting. So let's see what you got, Gemini. You got duality, movement, and the Hermit. Okay, so I'll show you what the colors are. Well, you saw, but I'll show you again. So the duality here is just working with the light and the dark. You may feel like you are moving through some very hard stuff at the moment, but just holding on to hope, holding on to the light, recognizing the balance in life and what's on the other side of what you're feeling. So whatever you're feeling right now, at some point you're going to feel what's on the other spectrum of that. And yeah, with this movement card here, you know, that is showing you things are in progress, things are in movement. You're actually in process of unlocking gifts at the moment, strengthening who you are, your solar plexus energy, tuning in as well as of messages that are coming through to you about your gifts here. And 14 reduces down to 5, which is Mercury as well. So feeling about how you want to move forward with communication in life as well, within relationships, connections, you know, friendships, family, whatever it is, just even with yourself. This can be to do with social media as well, or media in general, how you use your voice on that platform or how you're seen on that platform for those of you who connect to this. It might be that you also need to be more present on those things, you know, especially if it's a business type thing or something like that. But here you've got the Hermit as well, which is a very protective energy. This is to do with body healing as well. And I might read you guys the message for the Hermit. I mean, like in the tarot, like with the color mirror system, this bottle is like when you get to this stage, it's like this dark green. It's like an urgent need to create boundaries around something in your life, and it is for your own health and well-being. Also too, like making those boundaries could help you move out of challenging times as well, or it could be even that you're finding it hard or challenging to make boundaries, but at the same time it's needed. Okay, so I based in this one on the 4th of the 8th 21, which reduces down to 17, which is the wish, Aquarius energy, or the star in the tarot, and then that further reduces down to 8, which is Saturn. So it's like, you know, sometimes it is challenging to reach your dreams or what it is that you truly desire in life, but be persistent and lean into the spiritual, but also the physical. So it's a spiritual connection, you know, your faith to keep going, your connection with the divine that supports you every day, that conversation, that connection. But it's also with Saturn, it's like the physical, like being structured about your day and what action steps you need to do to move you where you need to go, or what's going to be the best for you. You know, what's going to unlock your treasures, what's going to help you stand in your own strength, your own sovereignty, you know. So as I poured the green oil into the bath, I watched as it moved and flowed and formed. Each oil seems to have its own way and its own expression and movement. That is the essence of energy. Each has its own unique signature. It feels a deep immersion, both nourishing and new. It's as if the formation of boundaries helps create something new. I am instantly prompted to meet my needs at the moment, making sure my environment is optimal for me before I begin on whatever I set out to do. Instead of being such a hard taskmaster in whatever area it may be, in whatever area, maybe there is a kinder approach that allows for space, which then supports growth. The image I saw form once the oil was poured is also the image for this card. It shows a circle of protection around the cell, which is representative of the self and defining your space. If we have boundaries and protection in place, nothing can interfere or get through the energetic shield force we create. And if it does, we can reassess, look again, and see what else we need to bring in. Where do you need space in your life, or what do you need space from? Do you know where you start and finish, and who or what you let in? It is through creating boundaries we are able to grow. Sometimes it's painful to make them though. This can be related to who or what we need to let go. It's all part of the process, painful or not. It's how we return to the part of ourselves we may have forgot. We can get lost in caring for others, for everyone else, while leaving our needs and our inner child last on the shelf. We can get lost or lose ourselves in not knowing how to say no. We can fear what others might think. We can wonder, will they still love me or just go? When you stop being there for everyone else and decide at this moment to just choose yourself. You may have received messages in life that made you feel bad or ashamed for daring to think of yourself first. However, it is where you can go to claim or reclaim your self-worth. What would it mean if you put yourself first? What would it look like? It may feel lonely at first. People that once relied so heavily on you to meet their needs now may drop off or become very unhappy with you. This is because you are changing and now your whole life is rearranging. You are growing all the while knowing it's something you must do to claim your own sovereign life and to treasure the soul that is you. There is more to you than being here for others, and so much more for you to discover about yourself and the life you wish to lead, about what gifts you have and how to be free, free from what harms you the most, free from what's kept you back and stunted your growth. Delve now deep into this dark green. Can you see clearly through the murky waters of what needs to be and has been? It is a lot of sifting and shifting to see what it is or what it was, but once you have seen it clearly, you can move beyond the stagnant murk of what lurked beneath, of what caused you pain and continued grief. Through creating boundaries, you can let go, learn how to say yes and when to say no. Feel into your body now and listen to which part speaks to you. Can you hear a message, a whisper coming through? Once you have the answer, breathe, deep breaths, feel your lungs expand with each inhale and exhale. As you deepen this practice, see in your mind's eye your body taking the oxygen to where it needs to go. Ask yourself what your body needs in relation to this part of your body. This is where you begin to listen in and create healthy boundaries that match the needs of your body on every level, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. On all levels, you start to shift into alignment. You are the only one in your adult self that can establish these. The creation of these boundaries leads to your greatest wealth, which essentially is your overall health and well-being. Without that, there is nothing else. So the key words is boundaries, well-being, health, prioritize self-care, third eye, and body wisdom. Okay, Gemini, let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. Let's see other messages for Gemini in the collective. Okay, you got smudge. So again, this is about cleansing. All right, so that's another boundary you can make around your environment, like just checking in that the energies are cleared often. Here you've got leap of faith. So I feel like that is about linking into trusting your journey, trusting the new that wants to come through for you. The goat here reminds me of Capricorn, like we spoke about Capricorn in relation to the Hermit message. So being persistent and determined each day, keep taking steps. It may feel challenging with this duality energy here, but just keep going. Sometimes you can't see a way through or a way forward, but just, you know, have that faith to keep going. Beloved, beloved, radical acceptance. Banishing mirror, ego sublimation. Yeah, I feel like this is moving towards self-acceptance, self-love. That could tie in with some of the boundaries, like shattering any illusions or delusions that you have around yourself, about yourself. And then you've got lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. I love this card. Beautiful. So getting connected back to the core of who you are. The truth about who you are. I feel like too, that's like, I'm getting the words defining your landscape, and with the Hermit and going in and doing that healing work there, I feel like you're going to, you know, because this was a lot about body, and if you think of your body as a lay of the land in a way as well, it's like, what does, yeah, there's some connection there, like it's the body and the earth. I don't know, feel into that what you will. It's that deep connection to the land and how that ties in with our own health and well-being. Because when I put this card here, like the arms on this person was like reaching up, and it's like holding this star. So it's like receiving like the downloads of what it is that you are opening up to right now. And even with the movement card, the arms are also open up. So yeah, I feel like this beloved radical acceptance of self-love is going to open up your life in a way that you may not yet have experienced. Radical acceptance. Okay, Gemini in the collective. Okay, you got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yeah, so this is much to do with nurturing yourself, bringing a lot of love and care and protection to you right now. And then align your life is in reverse. So there is something unaligned for you right now that is, it's like what is aligned or needs to change. Okay, so that was in reverse. Again, this has got to do with boundaries. What is it that you want to bring in and create? Because here's like birthing a new age, bringing new creations, dreaming of a new world into being. Okay, it's like dreaming a new world into being, not just for yourself. Like this is the micro and the macro, and whatever you do on the micro is going to ripple out to the macro as well. So something you need to bring together about your own life. Here you've got Canopus, guidance, that was in reverse. That's number 44. So I feel like before you can build, like this master number 44, there is that time, like before it moves on to building whatever it is that you're birthing. This healing time, you taking the light into your own life and seeing what needs to be illuminated is, you know, that's the first part of the step. And then you've got Leo Kingdom in reverse as well. Some of you may not feel strong enough to accept the challenge that's before you. Yeah, then you've got Love in reverse. It could feel difficult. Like some of you may feel very challenged about self-love even. And that's why that radical acceptance card is there. It could be some of you need to do a daily practice of loving yourself. Like what's nurturing for me today, you know, and creating the boundaries around that. It'll be different for all of you though, so just check in with yourself. Let's see what the tarot story is. Page of Wands. So that is something that you want to move forward with. Something that lights you up, something that you've got energy and desire towards. You may think it's a pipe dream. Two of Swords. Yeah, you may be unsure that this thing, whatever it is that you're wanting to move towards, that you're wanting to ignite, you may be unsure that it's actually going to pan out and to work. It's like you're trying to keep a fine balance there with that Two of Swords on the side there. But you don't want to cut yourself either. The Sun. Wow. The Sun in reverse and the Ace of Cups. I feel like that's tied in with what I said about not wanting to cut yourself. It's like you don't want to, it's like there's a risk here of you doing something that's going to make you feel unhappy, or you're already feeling that, but you need to make, that's why you need to make boundaries. There's an element here of you that's not, and it could go back to this duality card. Something's not in your, there's something going on that's not making you feel happy or emotionally fulfilled, Gemini. So, but yet you've got this spark here. And you've got this inspiration, it's in process. But I feel like, again, there is this fear about love here in reverse. What else for Gemini in the collective? Page of Cups. So you've got the Page of Wands. There is a part of you, it's a younger part of you, that has this excitement for life and wants to move forward with love. But you're not sure how with the Page of Pentacles there in reverse. You're not sure how to build on this at this point. What else for Gemini? What do they need to know? Seven of Swords. Yeah. Okay, the fear is you've been hurt in the past. Yep, heartbroken in the past. Things, but you're being asked to bring this back into balance now. You've got the Two of Swords again. So I feel like this one's more making a decision. The last Two of Swords card you had, the cat was balanced on both swords, where in this deck it's more, the frog is on one sword. So I do feel like you've made a decision, or you're going to make a decision to bring things back into balance. Yeah, Two of Wands, there you go. And then Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it is a fine balance for you, but it does feel like you're going to take a look, because you've got the Moon card there. So it is a lot for you to process through, but you've got the King of Cups there as well. It is a deep dive, but there's a lot of water energy, a lot of emotion there that's underneath. It could be moving on from the past as well, because you've got the Six of Cups there in reverse. So it's like maybe you're making a decision on the past. But yeah, I'm just getting the words, you've got to feel it to heal it. That's, yeah. Repressed feelings from the past can play out in ways that are not helpful for people, and then it makes these energies manifest in your life, like with this Sun and with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Man, I feel like people in the collective are going through a lot right now, like even from the daily collective. But look here, you've got patience, which is another number 14. So things are moving. Just be patient with yourself. Be patient with whatever it is, this seed that you've planted, that you're growing. Like, stay connected and tuned in. You've got a Harmony card there. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay, so this one links in with the Hermit card as well. It's a number 4. You've got a number 6 there, Venus, love. So, you know, it could be about bringing this balance. It's doing that work so you can bring this balance and harmony into your life, Gemini. So, yeah, I feel like I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope it helped someone in some way. If it did, please like, if it did help, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you wish. And yeah, take good care of you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.